Welcome back. Hot off the press, Nashville's newest lifestyle hotel, the Printing House, blends mid-century design with editorial-inspired interiors.
Yes, they say it's where creativity, culture, and connection take center stage. So I had to get a look at it for myself in this Stuff in the City Staycation Spotlight. There's this modern century feel from the moment you walk into the lobby here at the Printing House, and it really carries over into the rooms. Assistant General Manager Kevin Clark walking us through what makes this new boutique hotel right here in downtown Nashville unique. Kevin, I want to start with the name, the Printing House, because you say it really pays homage to the legacy of Nashville's printing community.
They're really true voices in Nashville. There's one that we all know of and love. It's the music. What really paved the way for that is what happened in this city with regard to printing and publishing. We had like 7 publishing houses here. We were printing hymnals. We were moving things up and down the Cumberland River. We were centrally located. It really paved the way for what became this sort of historical footprint for music in Nashville. And I don't think a lot of people really know that. And I was a native Nashvilleian, and I didn't know it.
And you can see those touches throughout the hotel with the old printers around. And I love that you're a Nashville native. 2 of us here, they call us unicorns. But hey, you're building something new in Music City and still staying true to that legacy of what built Music City. My husband and I, among some of the first, as y'all say, Broadway cast getting to stay with you all here at the hotel. We're staying in a suite, but what really stands out to me in these rooms are the views.
There's not a bad look in this area. And you know, the fact that we're 1 mile away from Printers Alley, which is really kind of where all the printing started, and just 1 mile on the other side is Music Row. And so where we're centered, you know, no matter where you are, you're either going to be looking toward that history in that direction, or where we headed in the opposite direction. So it's a great look for the hotel, and it's really good to be able to say there's not a bad view in any of our rooms, in my opinion. Yeah,
it really is a great location. And well, my kiddo loved that there's shuffleboard here in the lobby. Our dog Koa was not able to join us for this trip, but you are dog friendly. Talk about who you guys are catering to.
You know, a lot of people I've noticed that are coming from around Tennessee. I mean, there's sort of an elevated staycation. We've seen a lot of that, but there are people that are coming here for concerts. I sat here on one night and heard Coldplay. I felt like I was in the concert. And so those individuals coming in from around our state to really kind of experience Nashville. So it's really, but it's more elevated though. It's not, it's kind of off the beaten path. It's a little bit different. Tapestries are kind of rare because there are not that many in cities. And so it's a great opportunity for people to kind of see something different, a little bit more unique design in the rooms, and still have an opportunity to kind of get down on Broadway and then retreat back away from that when it's all over.
It's also great for groups, and that stood out to me. You have this leg or block of rooms right off from the lobby here that you encourage folks to get the whole block,
right,
and they can have their own private terrace that opens up right into the bar area.
There are like 7 rooms there. I mean, it's really a 7-room suite. And so, you know, if you're like a bridal party and you want to keep everyone together, there's a key that we'll give you that only your guests can have access to that wing. We can put music out there, a band, they can set up hors d'oeuvres, we can put tables, we can do catering, we can do it all in that one little area of the hotel. It's right here on the 5th floor.
And I love that you have this outdoor rooftop bar also inside, and you have a cafe if you really want to make it a staycation.
Yeah. It's really about connections, you know. I really like to see, particularly like on a Sunday morning, when the sun is out, I see people like out on the terrace. You can kind of see all of Nashville. And I really think that it's going to really bode well with travelers that come and experience it for the first time.
Yeah, and you guys are evolving and growing. You're still relatively new.
We're still new. We have a bar that's going to come in downstairs. So as people are coming off of the long drive, they come up from valet, they'll be able to participate in that sort of engagement downstairs. And then a lot of hotels have the jump lobby sort of concept. So they'll come up to our lobby area, and this is where it all happens. So if they have to wait for rooms, they can sit here and lounge. They can go out on the terrace, they can order from the bar. So in every area, it's really designed for people to connect. Just connect, be creative, and just be together and then go right up to your room. Really neat kind of experience for me.
Well, speaking of connection, one of the things that stood out to me about you, Kevin, as we walked around was the hospitality. You knew everyone from the lady that was making the coffee drink to those that were cleaning their rooms, and that goes a long way. So thank you so much for having us.
And they also have a songwriter's room, which we saw in some of that footage. For details and availability, check out printinghouse@nashville.com.